Good day, everyone. We're continuing on our excursion in Sardinia with the iconic, legendary JoAnn Gregoli. I'm here with her at Amour.
Thank you for having me.
You know you're iconic, right?
That's funny.
You know that you're iconic.
I hear that. My kids wouldn't say that, but I hear that.
None of our kids ever
None of the
say
kids
that.
ever say that, exactly.
So tell me, what is the name of your company for those that don't know who you are? What is the name of your company? And what have you been doing for the past beautiful decades?
Wow. It's Elegant Occasions by JoAnn Gregoli is my company. And what I've been doing the past few decades, really just kind of expanding my business and just traveling the world because I find that whenever you find your passion in life, it's no longer a job.
Wow. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, whenever you find your passion in life, it is no longer a job.
You heard it.
Truly.
So now, since you're traveling the world, that makes you a travel expert. And because you've been doing events and weddings, what better place to do it but with Amour? How do you find that associating yourself, doing these collaborations have benefited your new chapter in your life?
Well, I think what it does, it opens you to connections you wouldn't have before, and I love personal connections. You know, with the days of the internet, you've lost the personal touches and the personal connections with people. This is a one-on-one experience. And once you meet a person, you're able to connect instantly, and then you're able to recall who they are. You see them face to face, and then they remember you, and then you're able to advise and help your clients much better when you have personal connections. Amour is unparalleled where you're sitting, I call it speed dating. We're speed dating, meeting people, see if we like them, if they like us.
Right.
And then we're able to really experience, and like they show us, and then we get invited to go see them because the best connection is one-on-one, for sure.
So then you would agree with the philosophy that people do business with people they like.
I do. I really do. I think if you like somebody, you're going to do business with them. I don't care how good someone is. If you don't like them, you'll naturally just walk away
Right.
because you feel tension. And I think you really, when you meet someone one-on-one, you have an instant either love or hate relationship. And not that hate is bad or there's just a misconnect, but you want to connect. I mean,
Right.
that's this business love is all about connections, right? So if you don't have that connection, you don't have the love either.
Exactly. It's pretty much like a marriage, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is. Amour, the name is perfect, right? It's about love, right? So you have to love the people you're working with.
Absolutely. And in this ever changing world and environment that we have, like you mentioned, with the internet, it has changed so much of it. How have you found ways to curate experiences for your clients and your partners?
Wow.
You know, what are some of your favorite places?
Well, I think number one, every new bride or new couple or even corporate, they want these experiences. It's no longer about what does a hotel room look like. They don't care. What does the property have to offer and what can I experience in the region that you're in? Is it cooking? Is it wine tasting? Is it whatever it may be? You need to have the people feel as if they're getting an experience that lasts a lifetime. The only thing we have are experiences in our lifetime. That's it. That's what kind of memories in our brain.
Right.
So I think when you're here or wherever you are traveling, you're cultivating experiences that you can then, sell and offer to your clients unparalleled to anybody else if you're just buying it off, say, the internet. The internet doesn't really give you that vibe and that feel. So what we're seeing is in my market, Italy is definitely number one still. It's a huge market, and I think it's because it's so welcoming. The country welcomes you with open arms. That's number one. Madrid, I've fallen in love with Spain. I was just there recently working, and they're equally as welcome. But if you notice, when you talk about Spain and Italy and France, it's those amour countries where they love you, and that's why you feel so welcome.
So not only is it a sexy country, sexy countries, but they invite love.
They do.
They do. And so, this generation, I mean, is hooked on trends. Do you find that trends even have an impact on somebody iconic as you? I mean, of course, you need to know what to do as a professional.
I have
to
to
keep
stay
evolving.
relevant. I have to stay relevant, right? I have to stay relevant. You have to know each generation and what they're asking for. Each generation changes from millennials to Gen Zs to Gen Xs. They're all very different. You have to know what their sales, what they're looking for. Are you philanthropic? Are you sustainable? There's different keywords that are popping up, and you have to be aware of that as a planner and as a travel agent. If you don't know what the market is going to do, you can't sell to those people. So I think when you're exposed to all this, you're able to, speak their language better, really.
That's
what it comes down to.
fantastic. So do you have any favorite places, or are all those places your favorite?
Well, I love to travel. I find joy and happiness no matter where I go in the world, to be honest with you. I just came back from Africa. It was beyond life-changing.
Fantastic.
And joyful, just joyful. And I think wherever you go in the world, you can find and make your memories no matter where it is. It may not be, say, the hot spot that people are talking about, but you can always find, from Thailand to Bali to Africa to Morocco, you can find and create your memories that last a lifetime no matter where you are. And it's just your mindset, really.
So that means we're no longer trend followers, but trendsetters, right?
We should always be trendsetters. That's the key. That's the key. I was just talking to some people in Puglia. Puglia is off the beaten path, but they're making a mark because what the clients are looking for is something that is not the norm. They want outside the box. What is different? Because everyone's done it before. If they've
Right.
done it before, they don't want it.
Right.
So you have to think outside the box. Even if you're a destination, you must think of how you're going to articulate and sell your destination different than what you've been doing.
Fantastic. Well, there you have it, folks. The legendary Iconic has spoken, and we have taken notes. So can you tell us your website and where we can find you?
Yeah.
And social media, anything you have?
Sure. Website is www.elegantoccasions.byjoannegregoli.com. And you can follow me on Instagram at JoAnn Gregoli, where you can follow my travels. And my kids call it Where in the World is JoAnn? Because they don't know where I am half the time.
Ooh, just the way we like it, right?
Exactly.
Because we fed them and we've taken care of them.
That's right. Now it's time.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please continue to follow Amour and learn more about Miss JoAnn, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Stay tuned for the next guest. Ciao.